Class 18, Week 4 for 5th B. Good morning, kids. Today we are going to learn and think about the topic of oceans and seas. Here in your page, you can see that we have different places in which you are going to write the names of the oceans on the map. And then we are going to read some of this information. Oceans are large areas of salty water, which cover about 70% of Earth's surface. They contain more than 90% of Earth's water. There are 5 oceans. The smallest is the Arctic Ocean around the North Pole. The biggest is the Pacific Ocean between Asia and Australia, and North and South America. The Atlantic Ocean lies between West Africa, Europe, and North and South America. The Indian Ocean borders East Africa, South Asia, Western Australia, and Antarctica. Finally, there is the Southern Ocean, which is around Antarctica. We call smaller areas of salty water seas. Some seas, like the Caribbean Sea or the North Sea, are part of an ocean. Other seas, like the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, or the Black Sea, have small waterways that connect them with an ocean. There are also seas that have no connection with oceans at all, like the Dead Sea, the Caspian Sea, the Sea of Azov, and the Aral Sea. With this information, you are going to cover the map above. In the point number 2, you have to match the seas from the box to the map below. Here we have Mediterranean Sea, you have to locate it. Then the Black Sea, the Aral Sea, the Caspian Sea, and the Sea of Azov. Here you can check with your Planispherium in your book or check it in internet. Then in the next page you have look and read and why are seas saltier than rivers. In the image you have the process of the evaporation of the water. Let's go into read. When water flows in rivers, it picks up pieces of salt from the rocks and soil on the river beds. These pieces are so small that the river water does not taste salty. We call it fresh water. This water eventually flows into the oceans and seas. Some of the water in the sea evaporates in the sun, but the salt does not evaporate. It stays in the sea. The evaporated water, with no salt in it, then falls as rain into the rivers and starts its journey back to the sea, again taking tiny bits of salt with it as it goes. Over millions and millions of years, the seawater has become salty because there is more salt in it. Now, there you have the smart fact, which it says, the deepest point on Earth is the Mariana Trench in the western Pacific Ocean, south of Japan and east of the Philippines. The bottom is 10,924 meters below sea level. Imagine if Mount Everest at 8,848 meters, the highest mountain on Earth, was placed at this location. How many meters under the sea would its top be? Now, in the point number 2, you have here, it says project, and you have to research about a river. 1. Think about these questions and decide which river you want to do your project on. Would you like to find out more about a river in your own or another country? Look at a map of the country you have chosen. What rivers are there? Which is the one that interests you most? Use the internet or library to find out more about the river you have chosen. How many meters long is it? Does it join other rivers, a lake, the ocean? What wildlife is in it? Does it run through cities? If so, which? What shape does it have? Well, write a short text about your river, using your answers to help you. Finally, draw a map that shows where the river runs. Add the names of cities and other information. What you are going to do? As always, you are going to make a drawing in your blog. You can research a river, you make your drawing, and also you can make your mind map as we have made it in the previous classes. Here you can see some of ideas that a student made about a river. So it's a guide that you can do it in more or less in the same way. Here they talk about the river Thames. The facts, there are 4 points there. It says the Thames is 346 kilometers long. Its source is close to the village of Kem in the Cotwoods. Part of the area west of London is sometimes called the Thames Valley. In the 17th and 18th century, the Thames often froze in the winter, and also appears the different rivers that connect with this place. So in that way, you can do it in your notebooks. Then finally, you have as a homework, you have to first research a river in a mind map. Then workbook page 115, doing only the exercise 2. In our video class, we will check all the things, and later on, when we were at school, I will check it your mind map. I hope that you have learned about oceans and seas. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next class. Bye.